I'm back. I had some technical difficulties, but I am back. So thanks for joining me. As you're coming in, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. In case you missed it, y'all, I just dropped my I got a refund video. That's really one of the popular videos on my channel as well. Every time I'm talking about free money for school, I notice the views come in. So this is actually my first live stream about receiving a refund. So if you have questions as you're coming in, be sure to drop them in the chat. I definitely want to answer them. Also, y'all, like I said, the video just premiered. So if you haven't, be sure to go and check it out after this live stream. It's about 5 minutes. It's pretty short. I get right to the point because I already know what y'all want to know, right? But let's just get into it, right? Oh, also, don't forget, as you're coming in, be sure to tell me where you're from. I love to hear where y'all are from. Shout out to all of my new subscribers, y'all. Y'all have definitely been showing me a lot of love lately, and I greatly appreciate it over on my shorts. Over on my long form videos. Mondays on my channel are Money Mondays. I just dropped my What I Wish I Knew About Money as a Black Person. That was my Black History topic. And I'll be coming back with some more Black History topics as well. And then today I'm talking about money again. So I guess it's just a money week. So let's just get into it, y'all. I know it's refund season, right? But I'm not talking about the tax refund. I'm talking about a student refund, okay? Y'all already know I'm a student. I am getting my doctorate degree in higher education. I actually finished all my coursework last semester, so I am working on my dissertation hours. I got my chapter 1 back I think yesterday, so this weekend Miss Dugan is gonna be working on getting that thing edited and turned back in, and then on to chapter 2. Also, I do have a playlist about my doctoral journey, so y'all be sure to check out my playlist on my doctoral journey. I talk about, what I'm going to school for, how hard it's been at times, the stress, right? The pressure is getting worse. I talk about all those things, so be sure to check out that playlist. But in case you don't know, a student refund is basically the overage that you get from your financial aid. So basically, let's say you receive $5,000 in financial aid, your school bill was $3,000. Your financial aid pays out the $3,000 to the school, and then guess what? You get the rest, okay? But this is one thing I really want to talk about. What does financial aid mean, right? So that is so important because I think people forget that financial aid is not just scholarships and grants. Financial aid is also loans, student loans, right? The thing that everybody is up in arms about, the thing that's going to the Supreme Court on February 28th, yeah, those. The thing that's stopping people from getting houses, having to work on all of these jobs, being in all this debt, those. So it is important that when you are looking at your financial aid package with how much, your university may be offering you, that you really look at, the difference between what you are going to have to pay back and what you are going to not have to pay back. Y'all already know I am not going to tell you to take out a student loan. No, ma'am, no, sir. If you are looking at that financial aid package and it's looking a little scary, look at other options. There are other schools that are affordable that will not require you to take out student loans. So from somebody who paid off $14,150 in student loans in 9 months, I'm telling you, don't do it, okay? But yeah, that's what financial aid means. So you already know I receive scholarships and grants. I have a doctoral scholarship that covers 100% of my tuition and fees. And then I have 2 grants as well as an endowed scholarship. So I'm really like rolling in the scholarships. Okay, listen, I'll be doing my thing. I'm gonna find me a scholarship. I'm gonna apply. And if I don't get that one, guess what? I'm gonna apply for another one and another one and another one. Okay, that's how you do it. So it's important, like for folks to know that when you are taking out a student loan, and people still get refunds because a lot of folks, I know me, when I took out a student loan, I took out a little more to live because I needed that to live. Like, girl, you had a job. You were getting a check from your job. You did not need to do that, okay? But that comes back as a refund, but that is a high interest loan. It's fun once it hits your account and all this other stuff, but it ain't fun when you look at how much debt you're in, and then just how much you're going to have to pay back, and how long is going to take you to pay back too. So please be aware of that. Check out my playlist, need funds for school. Listen, I got a whole playlist of how you can go to college for free. Okay, so please be sure to check that out. And I got my notes here, y'all, because I don't want to forget nothing. But how did I get my grants and scholarships? So I told you about the doctoral one. I got that one as someone who works. I'm at the university. Also, my endowed, so I have an endowed scholarship. That is basically funds from organizations or folks in the community, alumni who, just give money back, and they put it in scholarship funds for students. But these are, funds from like actual people. So I have an endowed scholarship, and I got this one. If it wasn't in 20, I'm thinking I got this in 2021. I can't quite remember. So it's actually running out. I think it was a total of 1,500. So it's running out right now. And then I have a grant. So I have a grant for working at a community college. That originally, when I was taking 6 hours, it was $500, but because I'm only taking 3 hours right now because I'm taking just dissertation credits, that actually is $250. And then I received my endowed scholarship was like $232 and some change. So your girl racked in a little over $400 for my refund, and I have some more on the way. So I actually haven't gotten it yet. So I sent an email this morning to financial aid to see where it was. And it's supposed to be for 500, but because I am taking some lesser credit hours, I most likely that probably will be prorated till about 250, so till about half of that. So we'll see. I'm hoping for 500. But I think it is probably going to be 250, but we will see. I will update y'all on that because I just sent that email this morning because I'm like, it's my money and I need it now. Where is it? Okay. And that's another thing. You got to check your student account, right? So you got to look at that bill. Don't just assume that everything is going to be taken care of. Don't just assume that things are being paid out. Get on there, especially, as that date for non-payment is coming up. You should be looking at your student account every single day to make sure it paid out. That is so important. Don't be that person. This actually happened to me once in grad school. Not checking my account, not paying attention, and I get an email saying I've been dropped from my course. I was like, what? I have a scholarship. And something happened where it didn't pay out, but I just assumed, I got a scholarship, it's going to pay out. And I was dropped from my course, and I was able to be reinstated, but that's a whole thing. And then you got to pay like a reinstatement fee. You got to fill out papers. Your dean has to sign off, all these things. But if I just would have paid attention, and not just been, like, oh, it's going to get paid, y'all. Things happen. People miss things. These are humans in the office. They do have high workloads, and some things may be missed. So that's why you got to be doing your part to check it. It's only natural, right? It's not like anybody's doing anything on purpose. But just like in any industry, things happen. So please check your student account on a daily basis. And that's how I knew that my grant hadn't paid out, because I looked at the other two and I'm like, okay, I see the 232, I see the 250, but where is Miss Thing? Like, where is, Miss 500, possibly 250? Like, I didn't see her. She was nowhere to be found. So, I sent an email today because last week we did have a snowstorm, and things are not just operating regularly. So I did send the email. And that's another thing, if you're unsure, Many of the times, the best way to reach different offices is via email. I know people like to get people on the phone, but I think the reality is that they may be overwhelmed with calls. The calls are double the other staff members, so email is the best way. And then you have an actual track record, of when you asked, who you talked to, the time, things like that. So I just sent an email and was like, hey, my name is, here's my student ID number. On my account, I have this grant, but I see that it has not paid out. It was for this much, can you help? And then, you just wait the allotted time for them to tell you a response. And then if you don't hear a response in that allotted time, you follow up via email again. Then, you may try to make a phone call or stop by the office. I work on campus, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for me to be able to stop by to possibly speak with someone. But please, please, please check your student account. Make sure everything is adding up. Make sure everything is paid, okay? Because you do not want it to be you, that you just having a good old time. And then you look at your email and it's like drop. You're like, what? Like, not a good feeling. So scary. But okay, so yeah, that's how much I have in my refund right now. But let's talk about like what should you do with your refund? Like what should you be doing with your refund, y'all? Y'all know for me, if you've been watching my channel, since I've been getting a refund, like the first semester that I was in classes, I didn't get one. I actually paid like a whole lot of money. But as I, started applying for scholarships, things like that, and my refund started to come, I used that to pay off my debt. So that was just a big kicker for my debt-free journey. And I mean, I put the whole thing towards my debt. Whatever I was paying on at that moment, Miss Dugan put it towards the debt. So I actually got a comment a while ago from another refund video I did. And it was a commenter saying, that I think it was his family member or somebody tried to make him feel bad about spending his refund on things that he wanted to spend it on. And I'm like, you shouldn't feel bad regarding that. That is your money that you were, allotted. It's yours. It's nobody else's. However, still be smart with it. The refund is not a time for a new wig. The refund is not a time, for nails, lashes, all these things. Your refund is really a seed for your future. As you're getting ready to graduate college, that could be the money for your apartment. That could be the money for a car so that you can have transportation to go, to go to a job. That could be the money for your new career wardrobe. But you don't want to leave college with like nothing, in your bank account. Like you don't want to be, I got all this refund money, but where did it go? You need to set a budget for your refund money, a zero-based budget. Every single dollar has a name. So keep that, in mind. That's how I budget. You need to be able to look back and see where that went. So I utilize mine to pay off debt. But you may be utilizing yours maybe to pay for a course that your scholarship doesn't cover, to maybe pay for, something to kind of upgrade, your business or something like that. But basically, you want to use it, to set yourself up for a better future. All of that material stuff, it's going to always be there. But, you building your emergency fund, I've heard about students who graduated from college, they had like 20,000 saved. That is awesome. Like you have already just put yourself above, so maybe you don't have to, go into a job right away. Maybe you go on a sabbatical. Maybe you go to another country, just to learn about certain things. But yeah, use that money as some leverage. So that's something that I wish that I would have done for my refunds. Because yeah, your girl was definitely spending them on all the material things. But this time around, I definitely used it for what mattered. And I felt good, like after I did it, because I knew where it was going and I knew how it was going to change my life. In addition to y'all, so for this semester, y'all know I'm debt free. If you're just watching, you're new to my channel, I paid out all of my debt in 22 months, July 2022. Yeah, 2022. And this time so this was a first refund that I've gotten since being debt free that I got to use for me. So that was pretty cool. Oh, and that reminds me. So I also use my debt or my refund to pay off debt, and then I remember using it one time for car maintenance. So you want to make sure that you're using your refund and things like that for the things that you need. Your car shouldn't be screeching and scooching and you just got like a refund. Take that thing to go get some brake pads, get the oil change, do what you need to do. If that takes all of your refund, and that takes all of your refund, keep up with your car maintenance. So that was one other thing that I use my refund for as well. But this time I actually got to put it towards something, that I wanted, something that I have been wanting for a minute. So I put it towards upgrading my phone. So I have the iPhone 10 and I like the iPhone 10, it's fine, but I have been wanting to upgrade my phone. I notice it's kind of lagging a bit, and probably because I do record a lot. But I also like the corner of my screen, y'all. It's kind of like blacked out, like I can't even see my battery bar, or just when things are like in that corner, like I just kind of gotta press and like hope I hit it. So, and I could have fixed my screen. But that was during my debt-free journey when this happened. I was like, long as it worked, child, I have seen worse phones. Oh, Lord, I have seen much worse. So I upgraded my phone. It actually came today, but it required a signature. So I was like, oh, man, I missed it. And do y'all know I had to pay $5.99 to get it dropped off? I'm at a nearby location. I was like, when did that happen? Like, I remember back in the day when you missed your sign for a package, like you could pick it up at the actual UPS for free. But it didn't give me that option. It was like, pay $5.99, or I think you can pay $20 for the year. But I don't typically get things delivered that have a signature. This thing was just expensive. And then you can like sign a little note that they leave, and then have them, to just leave it on, at your door. But I was like, child, I ain't finna tempt the devil, no ma'am. I'm not finna tempt the devil. Y'all see me on the news just acting fool. Cause no man, where's my stuff? But yeah, so I paid $5.99 to get it sent to like a little nearby place. I'm like, UPS, can we get it together? I mean, sheesh, like literally every little thing that you can think of has a cost. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so I did purchase a phone, and then I got my little phone case and things like that. I actually got it over there on my counter. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm excited. So when I get home tomorrow, I'll stop by to go and pick it up, and I am just so excited. I'm like, yes, new phone. I'm gonna still keep my iPhone X, you know, as a backup, because you never know what happens. But that was what I used it for. I may be getting another 250, possibly 500. Gotta see. So that will probably be used just as savings. I don't really have anything else. Actually, I want to buy a mic. I want to buy a mic, so I'm probably going to use that to buy a mic. I've been looking at the Rodeo. I think it's like 80-ish dollars. So yeah, once I hear back from these folks regarding this 250, possibly 500, hopefully it's the 500, then I plan to purchase me a mic. So yeah, I'm just kind of using it, to invest in myself, invest in the things that I'm doing, invest in the quality of my videos. So I, can't wait to get it. Can't wait to record on it. I'll probably do like an unboxing, but you'll see that tomorrow most likely. So let me see. Where am I on my notes? Now, let's talk about how you can get a student refund. So a student refund is not just for me. A student refund is for you as well. So how you get a student refund is by, remember, I'm not talking about loans, because yeah, you can still get a refund with the loan that you will have to pay back, right? Interest is no joke, no ma'am. So grants and scholarships. So of course you have to look for grants and scholarships. So that goes without saying, right? Duh. But how do you do those things? So I actually do have a video, and I believe it's a 2022 of a scholarship engine that is available for students. And it's most likely at the library. So I love the library. Listen, as a college student, graduate college student, I have really utilized the library's resources. Like, Gone are the days where all the library, did was have books and tell you to be quiet. Like, no, that was a long time ago, okay? The library has databases where you can look up scholarships, right? You're already paying for this stuff through your student fees, so you need to use it. Where you can look up personalized scholarships for yourself, where you can see, what resources are really out there. So start at the library. Go to your library, speak with a librarian, let them know, hey, I'm trying to find scholarships. Is there a database that specifically focuses on scholarships? That I could utilize for myself. I can't think of the database that it was called. So go check that video out. I think it's scholarship search engine. Just type that in my search bar and that should come up. It is under my Need Money for College playlist. So check out that playlist as well. But yeah, use the library. Start at the library. The librarians are so helpful. I feel like I probably could have been a librarian. But the librarians are so helpful. It truly is a science. These are people who have put in the work. They know what, listen, librarians are the backbone of America. Oh, my phone. Librarians are the backbone of America and the university, okay? The college, whatever, the school system, whatever. Go to the library, speak with the librarian. So that's the first place you need to go. The second place is go to your financial aid office or go on the website and look for endowed scholarships. ENDOWED, endowed scholarships. Those are the scholarships, like I talked about earlier, from folks, alumni, really, really rich people, people who just want to give back. Those are the scholarships from those type of folks. And endowed scholarships are different from, just your regular state things, because you can apply, for as many as you like. A lot of times the requirements are pretty simple. Have a 2.5, write a little 500 something and call it a day. I often hear students talk about, well, what is $500 gonna do, or what is $1,000 gonna do? You're not supposed to just do one. You're supposed to do as many as you can. If you're doing one a day and you hit on, let's say, 3 out of 5, that's pretty good. That's 75% of scholarships that you've earned. So, don't be intimidated. Please don't listen to people who try to give those discouraging words. Yes, it is enough. That money adds up. That's money that you don't have to pay back. And guess what? As you get into the swing of things, it'll be natural for you to just start getting that money. So, apply for scholarships. That's very, very important. Also, another way, or how you can get the refund, that you don't have to pay back. So those were the endowed scholarships, but look for places that are covering tuition. So maybe you are working somewhere and they have an educational benefit and you don't even know, ask, do you cover classes for folks, who are working here? If so, what are the requirements? So ask these things. This is a lot of information that sometimes, that people forget about, but that's how you get a student refund. It is, it's not as hard as some people think. It's not hard. It's actually, it is a science too. It does take work. It's not just going to come to you, but work it like a job, work it like a job. Take it serious, set your timer. Maybe on Saturdays for 2 hours, you're filling out scholarship applications. Maybe from 5 to 6 p.m. each day, you're looking for scholarships and you're saving them to, your list, and you have like a list of 30 and you just knock them things down, from week to week. That is so, so important, because I think a lot of our students sometimes, they may just be giving up on getting your college paid for free. Guess what? Nothing worth having comes easy. So yes, it's going to be a little harder. It's easy to sign for that student loan. It's so easy, it should be a crime. Like, it's easy to sign for that student loan. All you do is go into your portal, click yes, and then you do the little promissory note stuff. You watch a video, whatever, answer 3 questions, and bam, it's in your account. But not right away, but within the next few days. It's so easy, but it is so hard to pay it back. So, please be aware of that. I want you to have the student refund that you feel good about, that you know that there is no consequences to it. But most importantly, I want you to use it wisely. So I use it to pay off my debt. I'm using it now to, upgrade my video equipment. So what is it that you need to use it for to upgrade yourself? Invest in yourself within reason, of course, but invest in yourself. So yeah, if you have not checked out the I Got a Refund video, y'all be sure to check out that video. It is live now. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Follow me on social media. So I am Alexis Dugan on Facebook. I am Miss Dugan09 on Instagram and Facebook. Y'all be sure to follow me. I'm over there. I do have several folks who follow me and we chat in the DMs. So be sure to follow me over there as well. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And y'all, I will see. I think I'm gonna be back with Self-Care Saturday. I actually got me a strawberry milk mask. So I'm going to try that this Saturday. Y'all know I was supposed to, be for Self-Care Saturday last week, but I went to the movies and saw Missing with Stormbree and Nia Long, and it was so good. But I will be back, chilling this weekend because I need to work on my chapter 1. And I want to do this mask. So y'all will probably see me again for Self-Care Saturday. And be sure to head over to my shorts, y'all. I love just posting shorts and just chatting with y'all over there. And thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll be seeing y'all soon. Bye.